You know, the rate at which we're going through repair kits, probably need to make some more forged iron, so queue that up, get that rocking and rolling, and I guess we'll start collecting all this stuff. I didn't think I'd actually let these run as long as they appear to have run based on remaining fuel time, but okay. Just like I didn't think I'd actually let this one run out of fuel, but okay. Here, we'll add a little more to it, and then guess we can split that off in there and call that good too. Here, give me more. More. I want one more. One more. Perfect. All right. So if we go over to this box, we should be able to make some repair kits. What do we need? Oh, duct tape. I knew that. All right, well, here. Make many repair kits, because we have burned through quite a few of them. And then let's go play with this one. So we can do concrete mix. We can do 2,311. Oh, that requires mathing, and I don't feel like mathing today. So that's going to be 1,155? Is that what I want? Something like that? Wait a minute. That's not at all what I want, because really, you don't let me enter 4 digits in there? Really? All right, well, we'll do 999 for now. And then we'll just worry about making some more at a later time. So, collected 6,000 rocks yesterday. The end of yesterday? The end of yesterday. You didn't have to collect them with me, so you are welcome for that, because boy, oh boy, that was not a delight, but, you know, it was good. It was what it was. Are we done with these things yet? Almost. I guess that probably means we really should pick a few more of them back, so here, take them back. We'll hold on to all of them for now. It's fine. And these guys, we're going to drink some more water here because we need to drink some water or tea, whatever. Same difference. In fact, it does look like we're getting a little low on tea, so there you go. There's a bunch just waiting there for us. Excellent. I like it when a plan comes together. And we'll just add a little more fuel in here. And I'll do 1 sticky stick. Oh, no, that's way more. Never mind that. Here, use a lump of coal then. That's fine. That works for me. I'm okay with that. So we'll do that. And then, oh goodness, I don't know. Let me take stock of where we are with everything, and we'll figure out where we go from there. I'm not sure that it's the best use of time or resources today, but we're still going to be waiting a while before we have all of those various building materials, all those construction materials. So I thought, since we are going to have to wait a little while for that, it might not be a bad idea to do some car harvesting, and this could be dangerous if she decides to hit the car, so I'm... Oh, hi. I can't get around that. So I'm trying to be careful here. We don't need to actually finish destroying that car, but I thought, whatever. What I have in mind, though, just to kind of fill you in on the mental train of thought, is that we are down pretty low on engines, and we're going to probably want a few more, is my guess. Whether we're looking at just an engine upgrade to the bike itself, which I'd still like one of those. We're not necessarily in dire need of that per se, but it would be a good idea for sure. We're still probably going to want at least 1 or 2 engines for, I'm guessing, maybe 1 more mixer. Now that I'm looking at what that was going to take, I'm thinking we might want another 1, maybe even another 2 mixers. I'm really not sure just yet, so I'm going to do this for a bit. I think these are going to be the last couple of ones that we look into, and as it so happens, the last car added another engine. Look at that. That's fantastic. I didn't even realize that. That's excellent. So we'll go through 2 more cars. And then I think we can call it good enough on the vehicle scavenging for now, because we got 3 or 4 batteries. I think it was 4 that I put in there. And then 3 engines so far, which, oh, I could have stopped right there. My bad. I just kind of got lost in the moment of wrenching and decided to just go crazy. Got a little crazy there, sir. Gonna have to ask you to leave me alone now, if you don't mind. Sure, we won't take that. Yeah, let's see. Let's scrap that. You can hold that. We can put the gas barrel in there. None of these guys. Actually, that's at a full stack, so we'll get rid of that. Madam, how you doing? Okay. Back to what we were doing then. So I think we have enough components to make a few things here. We're going to be able to upgrade the auger. And we'll be able to build a generator if we need one, which I do think we are going to need another one. That's really the main thought I have in mind, assuming we don't find an even better engine for the mini bike. I mean, mini bike takes priority, but if we cannot find a better engine for the mini bike, then auger will take priority, and then if we run out of auger upgrades, then we start looking at other uses for them. Oh, your eyes are very red. You might want to look into some eye drops or something. I think at the very end of my harvesting after yesterday's episode, I was able to hit level 79 just from doing some mining and stuff. So that was pretty exciting. I'm not even going to bother to grab any of these clothes, I just don't care. So we'll get what we can experience-wise out of this wandering horde here. We've got plenty of time to take care of them before it is evening, so there's no real rush to any of this. How you doing? Keep checking. Oh, wow, you have a lot of stuff. I'll take that. I think we are probably going to need to do a little more ammunition crafting when we get back to base. That was one of the things I was already thinking of. But I'll share that with you there. Since we ended up picking up the brass, you might be wondering why we got it. That's why. I was going to say, everyone should start getting up from this pile here momentarily. Oh, that was a terrible swing. Terrible swing. You. You. And you. Okay. Oh, goodness. Just eat the can of pears. You're gonna drop the thing, and that's fine. I don't care, whatever. Where's the mini bike at? It's over here. Okay. Do we have room for all these things? Because, boy, howdy, do we have things. There's another battery. That's good stuff right there. Those headlights aren't a bad thing to have either. I'm thinking that might be a good idea to have those, just because we might want to make some additional lighting things. Some spotlights maybe over at the horde base or something along those lines. Oh, I didn't want that. My bad. Just scrap that. It's fine. So we're going to call this good enough for now. We'll just head back to base. It's right over here, so no big deal. I think what we'll do is we'll load up our materials first, and then we're going to upgrade our auger. We'll see where that takes us. It should give us a 300 level auger in total, I think. Well, not entirely sure on that, just because the blade is still kind of low level. That's the only one I'm not sure about. And I forget what the handlebars came out at. Now that I say that, the handlebars may be low too, because I don't think our science skill has really been upgraded the way I would really like it to be upgraded. So there are some considerations to keep in mind there in terms of we might still have a couple things to do before things are properly upgraded and high level. Let's just look. Yeah, they're only 200. Again, we don't really have some of this stuff set up ready to go. We have... Ooh, boy. I'm going to pull all of the... Or, well, I'm going to put all the batteries in here. I'm not going to pull these ones out because we don't have the space for them. So here, let me move a few of those guys. Hi, get in there. Don't be bashful. And we can drop off some of these things we need to drop off in there. I forgot to put all sorts of stuff back when I was doing things. So here, let's put away all of those, all those, all those, and all of those. Okay. I mean, we really do have a pretty good amount of loot at this point. I'm not at all displeased by what we have. There we go. Look at that. That was perfect. Excellent. Let's take a look at where our cement mixer is. You are still cooking away. You're still cooking away. We've got 1,000 ready to go. That's not too shabby. I mean, obviously we're going to need more than that, but it's still, it's process all of this stuff is, right? It's process. You got to have some patience. You got to give it time. In the end, it all works out and everything is fine. All that sort of, you know, hunky-dory sort of stuff. Here, let's put... Nope, those don't go in there. Put the headlights in there too, so we'll start pulling these guys out of here. Grab the headlights, that's fine. So we'll drop off. Actually, I don't want to carry all of that. Let's carry that one, that's fine. I think the rest of this is pretty much good. We're going to go drop off our extra ammunition elsewhere. And then I want to take a look at where you are. You have a fair amount of brass, not a ton. So we'll just go ahead and eject what you have as bullet casings for now. And we'll eject what you have as bullet tips for now. And all of that's going to happen while we're still in the process of smelting all of that forged iron. So, didn't mean to pick up those casings. That's all right, we'll put them in there. I mean, we've got casings for days, so don't get me wrong. I'm not necessarily really excited about all the casings. I know we don't need those at the moment. But, you know... Oh, man. This stuff is still in here. That's not what I wanted to see. It's not what I wanted to step into when I come home. I want to step into a pile of corpses. That's not right. That's not right at all. I do want to take care of a couple things, though. So this is something that I had said maybe the last time around, and I didn't really get around to it. So we're going to switch out you for that, and we're going to grab some cobblestone rocks and some concrete mix. And let's go just do some fixing up of the place. Little tidying up, if you don't mind. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was... Well, whatever. Have to repaint that guy when we're all done. Oh yeah, that one's looking really banged up right there. If I had more forged iron, we could fix that. Don't. So won't. Okay, all of this is looking pretty good over here. Clicky, clicky, clicky. And then I think everything in front was fine, so we'll call that good. Yeah, I'm going to have to go repaint some of that stuff, and that's okay. That's not a big deal. I just really kind of wanted to get that back in order, because it was looking pretty awful there. So we'll collect all of our concrete mix, and then I think we might as well just queue up the rest. It's gone fast enough that I think we're fine to get away with that. Here, let me put you away. And then we're going to just collect whatever... Oh, I guess we need to queue up more cement again. My bad. We should be able to get a lot this time because... There we go. We've got all three of those that are just going to blast away. So if we do that, 313 is going to be... I don't even know. 156. And then you can do the rest, 157. That works out just fine. I like splitting the load across all of them evenly as possible. That's just kind of my personal preference. We've got a ton of gasoline in here. Pull out our engine. We had one more engine in here. And we'll drop this guy in here. Let's resort all of that business. Okay, so we're going to take the 431 and we are going to find Jan Auger there, and we shall assemble you. We're going to just drop that guy in straight up. 316, where does that take us to on damage? 8139. Now this is missing a little bit of durability, but I believe in yesterday's episode we were at 77. Now I should tell you too, just to prove the point here, 80.17 with that engine, 81.39. So a lot of the gain has come from our mining skill. Mining has been going through the roof as we're using the auger. Look at this thing. We're up to an extra 71% block damage right now. That is just nuts. In fact, we can buy another upgrade here, which would further increase damage, reduce stamina degradation, and increased harvest count. All those things. I don't know if I'm as concerned about that at the moment. The extra harvest count, yes, I think that would be a really good use of points. However, I say all that keeping in mind that I definitely want to increase probably toolsmithing first up when we hit level 80. Maybe another level in gunsmithing. I don't know if I think I'm probably okay with weaponsmithing where it is. We do have a visitor, by the way. How you doing? I don't know. I'm kind of unsure where I want to go with those points. I'm just waiting a second. I think we got her fast enough. She didn't get a chance to scream. Doesn't look like it. Oh, you did do some work down there, though. At least I think that was you. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. I'm just trying to debate. We're not going to have many points to spend as is. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. You got to figure out what you want. And I still would like to throw a couple more points into science. I might be willing to throw 2 levels in there just to get to green quality stuff for, specifically for crafting additional power tools and for vehicle type stuff. I'm not sure that's the direction I want to go just yet, but it might be. Here, let's add additional time there. If I bothered to do the math, I can tell you how long we need. I don't want to. I'm not really interested in doing that, so I'm not going to. I will queue up a little more of... Oh no, never mind. I was going to say I'll queue up a little more of that just while it's going, but... Never mind. That I will not do. Will not do. Do we have... Let's see, we have some spores here, right? I want to go plant another mushroom spore. I think we can hold one more in our mushroom box. I'm not sure, actually. Let's go and repair that guy. We'll do some door upgrades and other things at another time, too. I'm just not interested in that at the moment. I wanted to look in here to see how many lights we need. Here, can I turn off all my lights? I forgot we put candles in here. I actually kind of like that. I mean, it's getting to the point where, yeah, we do need to turn on the lights in the building. That's going to increase heat generation, of course, which means... more zombies. I mean, heat map, not literal heat, of course. So our mushroom box does not have any room for additional mushrooms. So I guess what we could do here is we can address that thusly. Here, let's go back to this guy, wood frames. We'll do another 25 of them. And then we'll just kind of come up here. Oh, I forgot to finish painting and such in here. My bad. We should probably do that, huh? Yeah, I'll get around to that in a minute. And when I say a minute, I mean next week or something, probably. Okay, we'll just kind of increase the size in here so that if we do this... that'll now give us a little more space in here, so just kind of clean everything out right here. Guess we can turn that on for the moment, that way we can see what we're doing. So this will let us put one more mushroom spore right there, and then I'll go ahead and clean out the rest of this stuff. And we now have a little more space for mushrooms. That's handy. I mean, it's not much room, it's basically 3 additional space, so not many mushrooms, but a little more mushroom for the mushrooms or something. I don't know, I'm not sure how that was supposed to work out. That wasn't actually a thing. Okay, turn that on. Sounded like someone was right outside. Yeah, there is someone right outside. It didn't look like there was anyone around, so I figured I'd go ahead and take the risk by shooting him rather than switching to bow or shooting with a pistol. How about that, with a firearm? Oh, not bad. I didn't notice you up there. Sorry, buddy. Goodness. Let's throw that guy in there. I don't know if we really need to start working on planting food again or foodstuffs, but I kind of don't really want to do it right now. I reach a point in this game where I'm like, yeah, I've done enough of that, and I don't really want to do any more. And I might be at that point for this. Let's see, do we do... I don't think we do it in there. We just do it in inventory, right? Yucca juice, there we go. I just feel like crafting a little yucca juice. I want to diversify our drinks for no real reason other than it just kind of sounds like a fun thing to do. Oh, I keep meaning to go through this box. Yeah, that is much better. So let's start scrapping things that are not as good. And what I'm using for my general level of determination is more or less just going with the armor stats. So how much concussion, how much puncture, etc. are you blocking? Okay, I'm just going to start taking the things that we can trash just straight up. Forget where this guy is. 15%, so we can get rid of that one. We might be ready for some new armor or something too. I'm not sure about that. That leather duster, 29, 21, 21. Well, you win. That one is more better, so here we'll grab that one and that one. That one. That might be better than some of the other stuff we have, so some of these things we can just go ahead and trash. And I'm mostly satisfied with where that leaves us. We'll just kind of... we'll use that as a starting point for now, because it's going to take a hot minute to trash some of these things. Yeah, some of them are not very, very quick to get rid of. Okay, there we go. We got all that stuff queued up. We're good. I think with that, we can probably leave things where they are. I feel like I've sort of done enough today. There's been a lot of time spent off camera. And I think that's just probably the way it's going to be for a little while, because, quite frankly, it takes a hot minute to put all this stuff together. I guess here, one last thing we'll do before we go. We'll queue up a bunch of 9mm rounds. And that way, the next time around when we have a horde, which is coming up very quickly, we'll have ourselves a good extra little pile of ammo to deal with them. Catch you next one, Till, and thanks for watching. See you later.